Hey guys, I'm Eric,
And I'm Don.
and we are D&D Adventure and Board Games.
Hey Eric,
Hey Don!
would you rather have a bottle in front of you or a frontal lobotomy? I think I messed up that joke.
You might
I
have.
probably did.
You're very good at messing up jokes.
I am.
That's usually the funniest part about the whole thing.
Well, I do it to entertain me.
Just remember, laugh with us. Don't just let us laugh at you.
Well, you're supposed to be crazy on this game.
Lobotomy.
We've got lobotomy. Finally. It's finally here.
So, the funny story about this is I'd actually forgotten about this game. And Don sends me a text with a picture of a box, and I'm like, lobotomy? Oh, yeah. I'm like, I wonder if mine's at the house, because I was actually doing a gaming demo that day. I get home, and there's a box sitting right in front of my door. So I texted back, yeah, I got mine too. So, would you like to do the honors, sir?
Sure. Let's open it up.
Let's just be crazy.
We'll be crazy.
It's tight. Do you want to flip the rule book, or do you want me to?
I'll flip it right in the trash.
I've heard bad things about this one.
Yeah, I've heard bad things from the creator about this one.
Sorry. Trying to keep it all in, the view of the grand public.
Just something you should be aware of. It's my understanding that it was translated poorly. And I think they're supposed to be redoing the rulebook. In the meantime, I really suggest going to Board Game Geek and getting some good rules off of there.
It's got some pretty colors.
There are 3 types of skills attacking. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, let's get honest here. The idea that really sold us with this was the figures, which we haven't gotten to yet.
Creepy children.
Oh yeah, creepy children.
My wife loves creepy children.
Well, I kind of had that. I liked it because it had that Sucker Punch feel.
It really does, yeah.
Which, though Sucker Punch wasn't a great movie, the concept was outstanding.
Oh, it wasn't a great movie, but it sure was pretty. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be like that? I'm staying positive.
Alright, so we'll move this into that top frame.
Okay.
It's yours, bud.
We have models. Models.
And I am assuming that I'll have 360s of these going around while we're talking about these things.
Lots of good stuff.
Now,
Creepy nurses.
Tim and I told you I was asleep when you came over. Don and I both got lobotomy. And apparently there were 86 people that weren't supposed to get, like, 2 figures. But both of us didn't get ours. I'm thinking there's more than 86. And they said we didn't have to email them.
We don't.
Well,
that's good.
Are you kind of thinking that maybe we should?
I will give them the benefit of the doubt for a week or 2. Some tiles.
The character cards.
Character cards. Regular cards. Been here before. All characters roll an imagination test. Success, draw 1 memory card.
Dale Walker. Ellen Ridley.
Yeah.
Grandma Bates. Helen Swan.
Here's some more models.
Yeah.
I think these are patients. They kind of look like zombies. Patients.
Alright,
Oh, wood chits. Those are nice.
yeah, that was something I'd noticed. That there were wooden chits.
Oh, the Antichrist. You should put the Antichrist up. That's this one. Should do the thing spinning around at this portion of the video. You're welcome.
If you'd like to complain about where things end up
I'm not complaining.
When there's
I'm instructing.
this many figures, it's hard to get them all right where you're talking about them.
I'm not complaining. Complaining is something you do
See, I
after
just
you
love
mess
how
it
he's
up.
carrying the patient.
Oh yeah, that one's good. Wait a minute, let me see that again. Oh no, that's not the Antichrist. That's the head of the warden. I'll get the Antichrist in a minute. My bad. Look, dice.
Oh, they're in straitjackets.
I love dice. It's Day-Old Walker. Day-Old Walker?
Yeah, but there's something about those, isn't there?
Memory. Monsters. Movement. Weapons.
Okay, this is not popping.
What's up here? Oh.
This isn't popping. These aren't popping. Where'd you put my surgical device?
I like these tiles. They're not square. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but remember, they're all designed to go around one of those two centers.
Yeah,
Because it's,
I like that.
okay. So,
Visually, this game is a win. We'll see how the rest of it goes.
alright, so
Tokens?
utility playthrough type things that go with the different characters. And what was it about the memory? The more... There is so much in this thing.
I don't remember about the memory.
Dude, this has a lot of stuff. No, the Antichrist is,
See, he's a Kickstarter exclusive. He's in this box over here.
yeah.
I'll get to him in a minute.
That's the warden that you were looking at,
That's what it
carrying
is.
the child.
Yeah.
It's not bad for
The
lunch.
child threw me off. Oh, no, here he is.
Well,
That's him. That's the
Yep,
Antichrist.
that's the Antichrist. Alright, so on to the next.
On to the next. What else we have here?
From the Deep,
From the Deep?
the expansion.
This is the expansion, From the Deep.
Now I remember a lot of people were asking why this thing would be worth so much when it only had like two different figures.
It's full of them, though. If you've ever read the Innsmouth book by Lovecraft, you'll appreciate this a lot more then.
You're looking at the look on my face already, right?
Yeah, it's slapped full of these guys.
Huh.
It's kind of cool.
Does he have his own base floating around somewhere, Don, or are you? Oh, there he is. He's off his base.
You're a bit off base with that.
Oh. And these are the fishermen.
Philip Howard. Yeah. P.H. Lovecraft himself. And there's an H.P. Lovecraft promo.
So nice double-sided tiles.
Deep ones. New weapons. Sword of 10,024 Truths. Okay. From the Deep manual.
You know, the really sad thing is we may never get to From the Deep.
Here it is.
And the Kickstarter exclusives, Don?
I will get the Kickstarter exclusives, Eric. Why don't you stand up and check the camera while I do so? They come in this beautiful brown box.
Now, as we said before, we are missing 2 of them. Was it Allison and the Nicholson character?
I think.
Yeah.
I've got the cat.
And you've got the character that goes with the cat.
Is that Alice?
Yeah, that's Allison. Then it's the one that's the Sucker Punch girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is Alice.
And the Jack Nicholson character.
Here we go. That's not who I was thinking about. This is Cthulhu.
So, you get more of the character cards and movement and utility, you know.
Here's some nuns.
So we have the Guardian, Cthulhu, Executioner, Faceless, the Nun, the Tire. How are we pronouncing that? Slithro?
Slithro?
Piggy, and Big Bad Wolf, Cameron the Cat, and Allison and Cameron. So is this telling me that you can use Cameron the Cat as a monster and works with Allison as a character?
I don't know.
And your character card has been
Character card's bad. That's terrible.
It was the way they packed these.
Oh, yeah, because there's a card there for the thing. These kind of remind you of Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. Maybe?
Well, since I haven't watched the Doctor Who thing since like the 1960s and early 70s versions.
Your geek card, turn it in. Weeping Angels is really good. It's like the best thing they've done in modern times, in my opinion. In my opinion, really all that matters.
All I know is here's the pigs.
We got pigs. Oh, my favorite.
The
tire.
You know, I had to get the tire just because there was a tire.
There was like a tire movie that I heard. I've never actually seen it because...
Was it like the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes?
I think so, except it was a tire.
And, you know, this guy.
I think he's from a video game. I never actually got to play that one though. A faceless guy and a cat. Cthulhu. Alice and her cat. Some pigmen.
And the shrines.
Shrines.
Which we'll find out what they actually mean when we dig into the rule book.
And maybe like maybe that's a token replacement piece.
It is.
Okay.
It was something you didn't actually need.
I like my bells and whistles. All in all, it looks very good. The rulebook looks good, though I hear it reads
Horrid.
Board
yeah.
Game Geek is really where you want to go for that.
I mean, the figures, the tiles, good. The tiles are good and thick. Figures look really nice, but we knew that going into it.
Yeah.
I haven't heard anybody complain about anything except the rule book.
The rulebook. Yeah.
And they've been complaining about that for months because, you know, the North America is one of the last to get the damn thing.
Yeah. I don't really blame the creator. Well, I guess, you know, I suppose they're partially to blame. But he's had a really tough time getting some of this stuff straightened out.
Well, I know that from things I've read, that a lot of people with Titan Forge have said that they probably will never back a Titan Forge game again. It's sad that that happens.
Yeah.
But when you're that delayed, and then when you're sending out updates that sound like you're not telling supporters the truth.
I don't.
Now me,
I
when
never
I
felt
read
like
him,
I was being lied to.
No, I didn't. But I felt like maybe he didn't have all the information that he should have.
That maybe that, and I can't really blame him too much for that. I mean, there is some blame to be going around, sure, but not enough to where I'm never going to back this company again. And half the people that say that I'm never backing this company again, you see them on the next one.
No, now me, you know me, I really don't back a company. I back a game. I mean, I look at it, if it looks cool, I back it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't...
It's like, I'm a big CMON fanboy, you know that, but
Yeah.
I don't back everything that they do.
Well, you know, I had a couple
I gotta
games...
like the game.
I had a couple games back lately, and just before they ended, I got a chance to look at like the playthrough videos because you know a lot of times they don't get them right up, and I had to cancel one, and I got an email from the creator like, "Hey, we were just wondering what was it that you didn't like," and I was like, honestly, all your combat's done by cards, and I like dice-driven games. That was really my only real problem with the game. The figures looked nice and everything, but for the amount of money I was going to spend to see if I was going to play a game that didn't have some form of control of dice, it was just kind of like,
Well, I'm never going to get you to play Malifaux.
You ever notice they know we're recording how loud they're being? Anyways, guys, as always, support your local gaming. We support Discover Games, Fayetteville, Georgia.
They have our picture on the wall.
Yes, they do, and our cards on the desk. Game on, guys.
Game on.